Good evening, friends. Welcome to my channel, Nifty Trading in Rules and Setup. And today we shall try to understand how the month of November can close. Friends, for that, what I've done is that I plotted the movement for the month of November from 1991 till 2021, all the 32 years, and also what is happening now in 2022. Now, if you see, friends, I'll just hide these two columns. I'll come to that later. Now, if you see, friends, in most of the period, and if I do a Pareto analysis of this, of the high and the low of the candles, the candle size, how the market has happened in the month of November. So what you see here is that the market has moved 3 to 6% 8 times, 6 to 9% 5 times, which is 26% probability is the first one. Second probability is 16%. 9 to 12% 23 times, 12 to 15% 5 times, and above 16% 6 times, which is 90% probability. So the maximum probability that remains in the month of November is between 3 to 9%, which covers close to around 42% of the probability. Okay. This is the first analysis that comes out from this data. Now, when you see the candle size, green, red, green, red, 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 green, 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 red, 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 and so on and so forth. And the last, what that we see is that November was 2018 was green, 19 was green, 20 was green, 21 was red, yes, and 22 now started green. So my first objective is to understand, and very clear, my first objective is to understand that whether I would be ending in green in the month of November or whether I would be ending in red in the month of November. So do that, what I've done is I have just plotted how October had moved. Now this gives a very clear picture, and the picture shows that if normally the market in the month of November follows what has happened in the month of October. And if you go down, if you go down and see, now 2019 October was green, November was green. 20 October was green, November was green. But what you see in 21, October was green, but November was red. Now this is an aberration. This is a deviation. So for that, to validate the theory, what I did is that let me go back to the chart. This is the chart for the monthly chart. Now, if you see October 21, now when you see this is the candle for October 21, look at it very carefully. Look at it very carefully. This candle, I'll just highlight this candle. This is the candle for October 21. Okay. Just a minute. Here. Now, if you see the candle for October 21, what do you see? What you see here is that in October 21, the market started from 18,623 and then continued its downward journey. It never went up. At the last moment, it went up. Okay. So the open was at 17,531. It went up high of 18,604. And then from there, it took a down up to 17,671 now. So this is basically the month of October was a bearish candle. I'll just go a little bit deeper into it to understand exactly how it happened. So I go to my daily candle chart, reset it, and let's go to October 21. So this is October 21. Now October started from where? October 21 started from where? August, September, 1st October here. 1st October started and closed on the 31st of October. Hold on. Here. 2nd, 29, 30. Yeah. So this was the movement of the month of October. Okay. What you see here, it went up and then it came down. So was it a green candle? Was it a bullish candle? The answer is no. The first half up to the 19th, it had shown a bullish movement, and then it reached the peak, and the peak was 18,604. All of us know that. And from that peak, which is 19th of October, it started coming down. So basically, and then this particular trend that happened continued in the month of November. And see, so let's say November is ending where? November 29, 30th, yeah. Now, what you see here is that this trend and it in the month of November, the trend continued up to here. So I will not say that it had breached the theory. Therefore, when I come to this theory, October was actually a bearish candle. So I'll put this as red, and it became red in the month of November. Now let's see what happens in the month of November this year. So the October candle for the month of the October candle for this year, if when I go to the monthly chart, now this is the October candle. Okay. The October candle has been a big full-bodied green candle. And therefore, in all probabilities, it can be safely assumed that in November, the market will also form a similar full-bodied green candle. Okay. And I repeat, in all probabilities, the market would also form a full-bodied green candle in the month of November. So how has the November started? So let us see, let's go in the daily chart and see how November has started. Now, all of us know that how November started. And let us plot November. So 1st November, hold on. 1st November. So we are already half of the month we are already in. Now, when you see the trend has been like this, upwards. So this upward trend, I'm expecting it to continue. Now, to what level it can continue, where it can continue. So for that, I had done some Fibonacci analysis. And in addition to that, so before I go into that, what is the probability that the November will become red? Now, the probability that November would become red. So if I look into the months when November had become red, okay. These are the months and the years. So now November was red in 1992, 1994, 1995, 96, 97, 98, 2007, 8, 10, 11, 13, 15, 16, 17, 21. Now, when the months are red, now if you see the first 3 years, it's the high and the open is the same. So it started from the top and came down. Now there's only one month which is an aberration, and that is the 1 year, that is 2008. And all of us know what happened in 2008. If you don't know, for those who don't know, just go back and see what happened in 2008. 2008 was the period where there was a crash happened. And if you see 2008, this was the month of, this was November, July, August, September, October. This was a big candle, and then a red candle continued. So this is not an event. That's what we are going through now. Therefore, such type of a movement is ruled out. Now, we have already moved 2.4%. Now, when we have already moved 2.4%, and for the market to become red, remember this point. We have already moved 2.4%. Sorry. I'll just unleave it. Yeah. So we have already moved 1.28%. That is 403 points. And for the market to become red, from the current level, which is 18,349, it has to come down below 17,959. So that is how many points now? So the market has to come down 300 or 400 points and go below that for the month of November to become red, which I don't think is a good probability going forward happening. So the probability of the market becoming green, November remaining green, is more than, according to me, it is more than 85 to 90%. So if the market stays green in the month of November, what can be the levels that we can look forward to? So October, the candle size was 1167. So I'm expecting a similar size candle to form in the month of October, which means that I'm looking for a level of above 19,000, north of above 19,000, scenario 4. So this is the two levels that are two areas that I'm looking for. Now, When would these two become activated? When will this become reality? Provided the market crosses 18604, which is the all-time high. Now, why am I saying this? Why am I saying this? Now, let's go to the FIBO. Let's go to the daily. I'll go to the weekly. And on a very long term, I'll draw a FIBO. Okay. So when I draw a FIBO on a very long term basis, I'll just correct this FIBO. 12016. Okay. So if you see when this is the FIBO which I've drawn from February 20 onwards. Now this Fibonacci had a 2.618 at the 18601 levels. If I draw it a little bit more correctly, it will come to the levels number. So on a long-term basis, on such a long-term basis, when it has taken resistance from here, sorry, for the market to go up, it has to cross 18604. So that is the first criteria that I have. For the month of November, if the market crosses 18604, then what I'm looking for is the next level of 18663, then 18917, and then 19279. So this is what the levels that I'm looking for going forward, provided the market crosses on a daily basis and closes above 18604. And in the event it takes a resistance from 18604, then it will keep on hovering within that same range and will not go up beyond that. So that's all from my side, friends. On the monthly analysis, let's see how things pan out. And if I'll keep on updating this on a periodic basis to see that how things move. Let's see what happened in the month of October. How did my analysis go? So October, my projection was scenario 3, 18094, and we ended in 18022. So I was more or less correct. So let's see what happens in the month of November. I'm projecting as of now that if I cross 18604, that is by Monday or Tuesday, then I'm looking for 19279 going forward, above 19,000 going forward. Okay. That's it. That's from my side, friends. Thank you so much. Chanara. Cheers. Bye-bye.